Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 4, I guess, of Going for Gold with Team Canada. This is our march to the Olympic Games in 2020. Yes, possibly. Most likely. Anyway, we've moved on to the next round, not necessarily physically, but emotionally and mentally, and in the standings we've moved on. We've got 6 points. The USA has 6 points. Honduras got a win this week versus Trinidad, and they got 3 points now, but that's all the points they're going to get because we're only playing 3 games. So this game is basically just for bragging rights, Canada versus USA, and potentially a better spot in the second round because we don't really want to play Mexico. So if we finish top of the group, I would assume that Mexico would play USA and we would play Costa Rica or El Salvador. Because if you look at Group B, obviously Mexico has it sewn up with 6 points. Although, let me look at the matchups here. What's going on here? Mexico's playing Costa Rica. If Costa Rica wins, then they get the top of the group with 7 points. So that's interesting. But if they lose, they've got a chance for El Salvador to sneak up. Now, El Salvador would have to really put a whooping on Jamaica, or vice versa. Costa Rica would have to get whooped on by Mexico, to reverse this goal differential issue. But if El Salvador beats Jamaica convincingly, they do have a chance to sneak up and steal Costa Rica's spot in the next round. So there's still a little bit of intrigue going on in Group B. Group A is sewn up. It's Canada-USA moving on, and that is today's matchup. We're going to go still 4-2-4. Why change a good thing? I don't know. We're going to see how this does against Team USA. And speaking of Team USA, let's take a look at these fellers. We got a little bit more scouting on these guys, and we finally scouted some of their top players. Kiki Piri. Yes? No, Kik Piri. Okay. Whatever. He's 19 years old, on loan from Man City, $13.25 million. He is a wingback, looking pretty good. Yeah, he is definitely a high caliber guy for this level. 3.5-star player. Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams. So these guys are really good. Keaton Parks is pretty good. Joshua Perez is okay. Ethan Taylor. So they got a lot of good guys. They got a lot of guys who are better than our guys. We're going to see how many of them they are going to start. So we're going to submit our team. So we are the underdogs in this matchup, but I got positive feelings. We're going to go pretty much with the exact same lineup we had last time. Lucic in goal. Bernstingle, left back. Celebrini at the right. Jaguar and Chevalier in the central defense. Ortiz, show him in the midfield. Davies, Marical. Gonna keep Marical on the right wing because he's more of a natural right winger. And then Johnson and Vasquez up top. Meanwhile, they're going with Harks in goal. Tyler Adams on the left wing. Leon on the right. Kick and Cameron Carter-Vickers. Man, they got a tough defense. That is a really good defense across. I mean, that could be like a starting MLS caliber defense at least. Minimum MLS. That could start in a lot of leagues around the world. Crow, Weston McKennie, Jonathan Gonzalez, Perez in the midfield, Hernandez and Richard up top in the classic 4-4-2. Let's go to the dressing room pep talk. Good luck, guys. Go out there, pull off an upset. Nobody cares about that. What sort of advice do we have? All right, so we're going to have to close down on a lot of dudes here. Richard Rowe is coming forward, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And likewise, Perez is coming forward. We should probably close down on Gonzalez as well. It's a lot of guys we're closing down on. Tyler Adams will also most likely come forward, so this is going to be an interesting game. I don't know that we should be going all-out attack, but you know what? We're going to give it a shot. Here we are in this nice new stadium. I forgot to check and see what stadium it is. It's different than the first stadium we played in. There's still not much of a crowd here, but anyway. USA in their whites. Meanwhile, we are in the Canadian reds, and we break up the first highlight pretty early, a minute in. So we'll see what we can do here. See if they can handle our full court press. I'm sure they probably can, but hey, stranger things have happened. Just got to get the ball to Vasquez and Johnson and let them do their thing. Let them score. USA's got 2 shots, 1 on target. 65% of the possession. That's no good. But so far, no highlights. Getting shots, but they're not particularly dangerous. It's interesting that they would get shots on target and they don't count as highlights. Here we go. Throw in. Far side. Intercepted by USA. Hernandez has it in front of goal. Shoots it wide. That was a bit of a dangerous turnover. The next highlight starts up immediately. Cameron Carter-Vickers wins it, but Chevalier is there. Shom loses it. He's being pointed out by the coaches that he's made a lot of mistakes. Richard beats Jaguar to the ball, but not a great shot, so we're all right. Here we go. Corner, Shom to Chevalier. He gets the header. Harks, though, grabs it. So corner play working pretty good, but couldn't get it past the goalkeeper. And the highlight continues. Harks boots it downfield. Hernandez tries to get it forward, can't. Gonzalez also gets it forward to Rowe. Not a great shot there. This could be a low-scoring game. We both have pretty good defenses. I mean, I'll admit theirs is better than ours, but theirs is a little more tired than ours, too. Cameron Carter-Vickers and Pierre. Oh, Richard gets an injury. And he's out of there. Going to sub in Paul Dawson. What's Paul Dawson look like? Pretty good physicals. Okay technicals, I guess. Okay mentals. He's not the quality of some of their other players. Certainly not as good as Richard, at least technically and mentally. .33 minutes. Chevalier gets a yellow card. Gonzalez is going to try a free kick for USA. Centers to Hernandez. He's covered tightly. Gets it back out to Gonzalez. Tries to send it in. Adams forward to Rowe. Oh, what a stop by Lucic. And Celebrini bombs it out of there. Good stop, my man. That was a point-blank shot. 36 minutes. Here's Adams to Weston McKinney. Man, look at how big he is. He is a really big dude. Gonzalez gets it forward to Dawson. It's Perez. Deflected there. Chevalier gets it forward. Strikers can't do anything with it. Shamit Shom sitting on a 6.2. Might have to sub him out at halftime. Cameron Carter-Vickers gets his first yellow. Maybe we can wear down that central defense. You know, they gotta sub those guys out. That would definitely be to our advantage. Shom a 6.1. 43 minutes down already, so the first half has flown by. Shom has it in the midfield, gets it forward to Marical. Pass intercepted. USA on the counterattack. Henderson tries to get it forward for Weston McKinney to Dawson. Not a great shot, but Lucic has to just sort of divert it out of touch, so they get a corner out of it. Rowe Sends one deep. Chevalier heads it out. Carter Vickers is going to track it down. He's double covered there to Pierre. I don't know why we're double covering their center back, but whatevs. Ortiz with the foot stomp. No call. Good play, my man. Johnson doesn't quite get away with the same sort of foot play. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Perez gets it for Dawson. Out wide to Leon on the overlap. Nice defense. Bernstengel. He can't clear it, though. Rowe has it. He just shoots one. Lucic. Easy stop. All right. A minute 40 left in the extra time. Highlight continues. Johnson can't win the header. Dawson. Henderson. Yeah. Dawson. Oh, another great stop by Lucic. They're going to score one of these times. Bernstengel, another great tackle. He is a good tackler, correct? Am I just not remembering that? No, he is not a good tackler. He's just playing well. Even though he's got a 6.4 rating, he's made 2 of our biggest defensive plays out there. Nobody is really playing that well. Honestly, take a look at the tactics here. A lot of 6.4s up and down the board. 6.2 for Shamit Shom. That's not going to do it. So we're going to give Galvis his first run of the series here. He can play basically the same position. What does Galvis do well? Dribbling, finishing, first touch. Yeah, pace is okay. Decisions, determination. So he is a pretty decent playmaker down the middle. He's not like amazing or anything, but he's the best we got. So we'll put him in there, no problemo. Defensively, I think we're still doing okay. Don't really want to make any other moves at this moment, at this juncture. What sort of an analysis do we have? Just Shamit Sham. All right. So we got him out of there. Pep talk. Pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not? Let's go. We're the underdogs. Keeping it scoreless. Now, I thought about dropping back to go with the 4-1-2-3 DM wide. Make it a little bit more defensive, but I don't know. Ortiz to Davies. They seem to be playing down the middle of the formation, and to add another, clog things up a little bit with a defensive midfielder might not be the worst idea. Especially with our offensive players playing so poorly. Here's Davies. Drops it to Galvis. Back to Bernstengel. Ortiz. Bombs it forward. Oh, there's Vasquez on the run. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he holds off the defense. Oh, just wide. Weston McKinney out of there. Dawson drops it off to Torres. So I don't know if they're getting ready for the next round or what, but they're taking off some of their better players. Like I said, they were a little more tired. I mean, look at Cameron Carter-Vickers and Pierre. So maybe we should start pushing it forward a little bit. Maybe we should start going for some longer passes. See if we can take advantage. Injury to Richard. Uh-oh, here's Torres for U.S. Maricol heads it out. Torres is going to track it down, though. Centers to Perez. Perez looking not much of a shot. All right, boys, let's go. The crowd is cheering, but I don't see the crowd. I don't know why. I think it's just a fake crowd. They're just pumping in crowd sounds. It's not like I've turned down anything. Here's Maricol sending one in for Johnson, but Harks is there. I haven't turned down the graphics settings or anything like that, so the crowd should be there. If they are there, they're only there in spirit, I suppose. Harks sends one downfield. Right settles it down for Rowe. Adams looking forward. Gonzalez down the middle to right. Dawson. The USA is just taking some really poor shots. Long shots that have no power to them. Gonzalez is tired. Their central defense is tired. Maybe we can wear them out. Dawson, Gonzalez, Torres. Deflected. Davies has it. Back to Gonzalez. Johnson, nope. Wright beats the central defense with a deep ball, and he scores. Defense was out of position for 1 little second. Carter Vickers to right. And then just... I mean, I guess that was a good shot. Just sort of not a great shot attempt. Our guy went low. He went high. Let's get stuck in. Let's try working the ball in the box. I don't know. We'll see. All right, here's Jaguar. Okay, he's going to send it out. Not a great pass attempt. Rowe to Torres. Lucic makes the save. It looked like they had dudes offside, but I guess not. Torres sends it in. Marical sends it out. Perez gathers it in for U.S., but there goes the highlight. All right. 70 minutes, 71. See what sort of sub we can make. So we got Marical on the right wing, not playing well. I guess we can bring Awua back in. And then our two strikers are not playing well at all. So I'm going to bring Sakaria in for Johnson, and we're going to let him play the poacher. So we're just going to have two guys going forward, no target man. I don't know that that's a great idea, but at this point we're trying to score goals. Davies, corner kick near side. Chevalier gets a head on it. Harks is there again. I guess I didn't look at their goalkeeper. See how good this Harks character is. 18 years old, 15 reflexes, 14 jumping reach, 13 command. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not dominant or anything, but he's pretty good. Galvis to Celebrini. Can't get it forward. Bernstingle to Davies. Ortiz gets it to Sakaria. Vasquez with the shot. Definitely not what we want him doing when I'm getting forward, but we are getting a lot more highlights here. Adams, oh, bad steal. Vasquez centers. Oh, Copperin, Carter, Vickers breaks it up. That was our best attempt, and now here's USA on the counterattack. Dawson's Creek can't score. Good stop by Lucic. But they do get a corner out of it. I still have not seen one solitary person in the crowd yet. Torres sends it in. Chevalier gets it out to Galvis. Galvatron. $85 minutes. Boy, their players are looking real tired, but it's not working too good. Let's close down on everybody. 86, 87, 88 minutes. Clock is just rolling now, unfortunately. 89. Slowed down a minute, waiting for the next highlight. The USAs have gone to the 4-3-3 isometric. They're messing with their formation. They got 2 injuries. Cameron Carter Vickers. They got 2 injuries and we can't score against these guys. It's 15 seconds left. Sakaria drops it back. Bernstingle, Galvis, Davies. Berenstingle on the overlap if anybody can get it to him, and he drops it all the way back to the keeper. That's going to end the game. Thank you very much. They were down to like 9 men, and we couldn't score. Awua to Galvis. Sends it forward. Nobody goes to get it. Nobody goes to get it. .39 seconds overdue. There's the highlight, or the final whistle. All right, so we lost 1-0. They had injuries. They were tired. We're down to 9 men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we still couldn't score. That's ridiculous. I guess I didn't notice. I should have taken notice of that and tried some different tactics. Anyway, can't fault you for the effort, I guess, and pep talk. So that means we're probably going to get Mexico in the next round. Unfortunately. Take a look. Yeah, under 20s defeat, blah, blah, blah. We got 16 players away on international duty. That's no good. Let's take a look at the old schedule here. Group stage. Guess that's all we got right now. They're not going to announce the semifinals yet. It's only like 3 days until the semifinals. International roundup. Let's go. There we go. No, not yet. They still got to play their games. Okay. Scroll forward. Let's go. I really don't want to play Mexico. That's probably going to be a loss. I'd like to get to the finals. I don't know who all qualifies from the next round. Semi-final draw today. Oh, it's a draw. Okay. That's crazy. We'll view the draw. Do the old automatic draw. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Mexico versus Canada. Not much of a draw after all. Costa Rica versus USA. So there we go. Playing Mexico under 23s. We don't know anything about these guys, but I'm going to assume they're pretty good. Maybe they're not even as good as the USA. They got some pretty highly rated guys, but not quite as highly rated as the US. 9.5, 3.2, 2.8, 1.1. They might have a higher average quality top to bottom, but their top end guys, I don't know they have as many. They're still pretty good, though. I mean, they still have 4 guys better than our best guy. So, I mean, how many does it take, honestly? Anyway, that'll be our next game. Mexico versus USA. Oh, semifinals. Rules? It's group stage. Rules, finals. Winner qualifies for the Olympics. How about semifinals? Winners qualify for the finals. So it's one team take all going to the Olympics? Really? Huh. Is there any other way to qualify for the Olympics? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Probably never. But at some point we might. Anyway, next time we'll come back for Mexico. See you then. Bye-bye.